Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the vlog. There's something on my screen. Just scrap it off. Anyways, Tuesday morning. I woke up late today, despite last night sleeping early. Getting maybe almost 8 hours of sleep. Yeah, 7 hours of sleep, give or take. I still woke up really late today. I woke up at 8:20 something, which is later than normal because usually my alarm goes off at 7:30. But yeah, and then I felt like garbage, like waking up. But it's interesting because I was actually just reading an article 2 days ago about how sleeping in and oversleeping, like how that affects your body and why you feel really, really exhausted, even though you're getting tons of sleep because you're technically throwing off your whole your sleeping clock and all of that, and your body's so used to this schedule that it gets thrown off and all this other stuff. Anyways, off to make breakfast. Alright, so it's day number 2 of this smoothie breakfast that I've been having, or making smoothies in the morning. I'm just going to go with same thing today. I'm going to go with a blueberry banana smoothie. But this time I'm also going to be adding some yogurt, some red raspberry yogurt. So I don't have the normal, whatever people usually use, the Greek low-fat yogurt or whatever it is. And I'm not really on the whole smoothie thing to manage my diet and all of that. I mean, yeah, that's a part of it, but more importantly, normally I wouldn't eat a lot of this fruit or any of this healthy stuff. So this is more just for me to what do you call that? Eat this stuff more, if that makes any sense. Anyways, yeah, throwing in the blueberries, some evaporated milk here, and obviously the bananas. The bananas this time are not frozen like last time. The frozen just helps add on to the aspect of the smoothie. I'm just going to throw half a banana in there, and the rest will be yogurt, and then I'm going to blend it up. Alright, so I added everything in there, and totally just realized it probably wasn't the smarter thing to put the blueberries at the top because the blender is at the bottom. So now I gotta I gotta let it blend for a while to get to that stuff. But anyways, you gotta let it blend until it's consistent and not a lot of chunks in there. But next time, probably a smarter thing to put the blueberries last so they're on the top. Finished product. Let's see how the consistency is. I'm just capping the lid. It's pretty good. I don't think there's any major chunks in there. You gotta double check though. Yeah, pretty good, pretty consistent. Not as thick, but pretty damn good. So the yogurt was definitely a nice touch to add a little bit of flavor, more flavoring to the overall smoothie. Alright, so I'm taking a super late lunch. Just got out of a meeting. Went for about an hour, give or take. Discussing some things with a client, and gonna be pushing forward with some other projects, so looking forward to that. Anyways, going out to lunch with my friend, and we're waiting on my other friend here to get ready so we can head out. Alright, so just got back in, went back and forth throughout the house, went out to get lunch like I said, came back, ate lunch, and then dropped my friend back off. I had to take him to the post office today, so that's why he was over here. Yeah, got a lot done today. Again, so far, so good. I'm gonna take a 20-minute break, pop open a can of Red Bull, and then get onwards with a couple more things I have to do. I'm gonna review the notes from the meeting that I just had, and then kind of plan out my video schedules for the week. Alright, so I'm back now. I rested for quite a bit. A little bit longer than 20 minutes. Gonna have my Red Bull now. My friend called. He needs me to give him a ride because he's selling his motorcycle, and then he asked me if I can just take him back home since he's selling the motorcycle near my house. So yeah, he's on his way down here, and then he's gonna hang out here for a while. We're gonna go meet up the guy he's selling his motorcycle to, and then I'll take him back, and I'm gonna enjoy this because I need all the energy I can get right now. Alright, so I'm walking my dog. My friend's on his way with his motorcycle, and then we're probably gonna go drop him off, have him he's gonna sell it, and then I'm gonna go get gas afterwards and then take him home. He lives maybe 20 minutes, give or take. Probably, yeah, 20-25 minutes away. But It's okay. I'll get me out of the house. Just my small little break. Oh no, we might gym. If we gym, then I gotta change and everything, obviously. But yeah, right now just walking the dog. It's a good thing I'm taking him out because I've been slacking on taking him out lately, and he's been rebelling by peeing on my carpet in my office because he's trained with the pee pads. But the thing is, like, when somebody is in the room with his pee pad, like if my parents are in the living room and his pee pad's there, then, and if I leave my office door open and I'm not in there, like if I'm resting or something, he'll go in and I think he thinks it's a pee pad. So yeah, that's becoming a problem. So I'm reading this article over at Medium right now as I got inside. The 7 things you need to stop doing to be more productive, backed by science, and a lot of stuff that a lot of people know, and just interesting to see the data, like talking about how from yesterday's vlog, like working overtime and that law of diminishing return, and when you work overtime hours, like for most people, and I'm not saying it's the case for everybody, but if you're working overtime hours, if you're working excessive hours, there's that law of diminishing return when it comes to increased productivity over time. Again, not all of this is solid, but I mean, it is use case examples that you can read through, and it's just a really interesting read, and some stuff that I've been trying to practice lately, like Pareto's principle, automation, and something I don't do too much but should do more, napping, like I did today, just getting some rest throughout the day. I've been trying to do that every day, like I said, at 4:30, or just trying to get a break and lay down. And all that good stuff. So a lot of good stuff in here, definitely worth the read. So here I am, my friend is in front of me, as you can see. I'm in my mom's car, actually. This is a Honda Fit, because my car is nearly out of gas, and the place we're going to drop off his bike is a little bit farther, so I just asked my mom if I could just use her car for this. And then afterwards, I'll get gas from my car later on, because we're going to the gym afterwards before I drop him off. So, yep, just driving along, and I'm going to get off my phone now because I'm driving. Here's the bike. We are parked outside of the guy's house he's selling it to. My friend went inside. The guy's drafting up a bill of sale, all the paperwork and all that. So I'm just watching the bike, and it's sitting here. And you can see my mom's car is that silver Honda Fit right there, because obviously he needs a ride back because he's selling this. He has a car, but here I don't know how it works with motorcycles, but here for cars you can only have 1 per license. One per identification card here in the military. Hey guys, out of the gym, obviously dropped my friend off. He sold his bike, all that good stuff. Everything is taken care of. Back home now, just about 10 o'clock. Gonna shower, get ready in 30 minutes. The stock market opens for the first time here in the States because it's been a weekend. It's been closed over the weekend, so I just want to check on some of my trades and see if I'm gonna sell off anything. Been making some interesting trades. I've been looking into Chipotle Mexican Grill, which is actually, their stock has been doing really good lately. So yeah, been dabbling a little bit in some different companies and stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, gonna head inside, shower, do all that good stuff, and I'm probably gonna make a smoothie because I'm either that or make something to drink because I'm starving, and food because I'm starving. So I'm literally making the smoothie in my room because everybody's sleeping, and I don't want to make it in the kitchen because it's going to be loud, and my room is on the opposite side of the room, so still be loud, just less of a pain and noise. Right now I'm just making a strawberry banana smoothie. This is the strawberry banana yogurt, and I got some bananas in there and some milk, and of course ice. So yeah, it's my little late night snack smoothie, I guess. I don't know if I have any snacks. I literally ran out of everything I already went grocery shopping for. To be honest though, I didn't buy too many snacks. I just bought like yogurts and stuff like that, a lot of drinks. Okay, here goes everything. Alright, so it's 1 a.m. now, and it's probably going to be a late night for me. Hopefully I get some sleep, because I have quite a bit of things to do tomorrow, but to offset some of those things, I'm getting them prepared and done now. Right now I'm writing a couple articles, what do you call that? Congregating, is that the word? No, congregating is not the word. Aggregating some articles right now that I made, some topics I might want to write about, and getting some of those articles drafted right now. That way tomorrow
I can just have them pure edited and published. That's kind of my writing process goes. I'm not the best writer grammatically speaking and all that, but when it comes to writing, I need to literally I need to put my words just on paper, or in this case, type them up, because that's the way I think when it comes to writing. I just express what I'm thinking and the way I'm thinking it. And sometimes that means it only makes sense to me at first, so I have to double check and go through it. But as far as grammatical stuff, I have my assistant go through that and have that pure edited and revised before it goes out to you guys. So yeah. But yeah, right now just getting all those in queue and getting ready for them to be published out. Alright, it's 3 a.m. and I've been sitting here just taking a break. And I tried to shoot this last clip that I was going to shoot on adversity, which I'm going to get to in a second. And it took me so long to even get it, and I didn't even get it right. And I came to this, call it an epiphany or moment of clarity that, these vlogs are moments of my life. They are an insight into my life, as I always say. You're seeing portions of it. You're seeing the good, you're seeing the bad, you're seeing the exciting and maybe the not so exciting. But at the end of the day, it's my life. And I've been recently so caught up in my own self-conscious and also others' opinions of what others think that I've been trying to make these more whatever, you could say more exciting, more interesting. I've been trying to do things differently. I've been second-guessing my own content at the expense of public opinion, and I shouldn't be creating this online persona just because I think it's better for the audience or the views or whatever. Because in reality, daily vlogs are a look at my life, and what they are when it comes down to it are me experiencing new things, me going through different daily motions, and some days, sitting here, some days going out, some days doing this, doing that, whatever. But overall, it's about me learning different things throughout the day and sharing that with you guys, the people who care. So I'm not saying I don't care about your guys' feedback. Don't get me wrong here. But what I am saying is I gotta stop getting caught up in this notion that I need to put on like an act or something for that matter to make it more exciting. I want to make the vlogs better, of course, and do that in its own right. But I shouldn't be altering my life to do so. And that all said and done, it got me talking about this topic of adversity and going through hard times and going through these struggles and getting caught up in things like that. And you know what? I reblogged a quote today by Winston Churchill that goes along the lines of, if you are going through hell, keep on going. Essentially meaning, if you're going through something tough and hard, keep on going. Because I like to think at the end of the day, just like these vlogs, life is a work in progress. Each and every day, you have good days, you have bad days. I think we've all struggled or gone through some sort of adversity in our life, whether it's with work or whatever. But what defines us isn't our successes, achievements, and so on and so forth. What defines us in life is our failures, our setbacks, those moments, because when we lose everything in those moments of life, that defines our character. It defines who we are. We learn a lot about ourselves. In the last couple months, I've been going through some crazy stuff with work, but I've learned so much about myself as far as how I adapt to situations, how I react to specific things, and especially when my back's against the wall, the type of character I have. And some things I like about that, some things I don't like about that, but that's who I am. And like I said, it's all about a work in progress. That all of this and going through hard times, you're not going to know in life, if you just quit. And there's times, granted, when you fail, it may be time to move on to something different and try something new. But what I mean overall is, in life, if you feel like you're stuck or whatever it may be, if you just quit, you'll never know what the outcome is. If you just flat out quit and all that, you'll never know what the outcome is. But if you progress at it, if you stick at it, then you'll see some progress, and that progress, by all means, isn't success. I'm not saying if you stick through something, you're going to succeed, because that's not the same either. What I am saying is that life is this work in progress, and when you're going through a struggle or a hard time or whatever it is in life, realize that we all struggle. We all go through these different things, and it's all a part of a progress. Now, I'm not a believer in karma or some big afterlife or whatever, that everything is planned out for us. I don't. I highly believe in the fact we control ourselves. But I also believe in the fact that there are things in life we can't control. There are situations we can't control, especially when other people are involved, or other individuals or other entities or whatever it may be are involved. We can't control all of that. What we can control is how we decide how that outcome affects us. You get out of a bad relationship, That's two people. That's between two people. You can control where you go from there. You lost your job. That's, a big decision. That's a big factor in your life, but you can decide where you go from there. The thing about adversity is when you've lost everything, when you are at the bottom, you only have everything to gain from there on out. And I hope that helps some people out there. I hope that correlates in some specific way. And like I said, that's what these vlogs are about. Me going through daily life, me learning things, me admitting when I'm wrong, and things of that nature, and me trying to change. As much as I don't like the idea of change, I like the idea of growth and progressing. And if there's anything that these vlogs symbolize, I think it's that. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you later on.